Hey everybody, Barrett Smith here, and today I want to talk about a mobility exercise for our necks. Now, us as human beings, we are actually a movement-based species. And nowadays, it is more common for us to be sitting at a chair for 8 hours a day, and our necks get all crunched up, our shoulders get all crunched up, and we wonder why we have such tight necks, and we wonder why our shoulders are always hurting, and maybe even our fingers are giving us problems. So what I want to do is I'm going to do a mobility drill and try it out for yourself and see how you do on your own. So here's the mobility exercise. First thing we need to do is we need to understand where the target area that we're trying to move here. That we're trying to move the 7 vertebrae of our neck. So the best way to understand where it starts and where it ends is this. I'm going to turn sideways, and the start of it, your C1, is pretty much at the base of your skull. And then from here, if I tuck my chin all the way down to my chest, and I find that big old bump back there, that is C7. So that is the base of our neck. So we're only moving this part of our neck here. So before we even do that, we want to assess a certain motion. So I'm going to assess a couple things. One of them is going to be what's called a forward fold. So I'm just going to basically bend over, touch my toes, not too bad. And then I'm also going to check my neck range of motion because we are doing a neck exercise. So a little stiff that way, a little bit easier that way. Looking at extension and flexion. Now, here's what we want to do. I call it the rooster. It is a cervical, so cervical spine, AP, anterior posterior glide. So we're kind of moving our neck forward and back. I want to think of my chin is on a board. I'm in a big, tall, long spine. I'm going to breathe normally. I don't want you to hold your breath or anything like that. I'm going to push my head forward and then pull it all the way back and give myself a double chin. If you're doing it right, you're going to feel a lot of pressure in your neck. You're going to go ahead and give me 3 to 5 reps going forward and back, forward and back. Now, just by doing that, I'm going to go ahead and reevaluate those things that I assessed forward. So that forward fold, my range of motion on my neck, and everything. So if I go back, so I got a lot further. Now if I turn my head, that feels a little bit better. 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 Much better. So if this exercise worked well for you, this is what I recommend for you to do. 3 to 5 reps, 3 to 5 times a day. All right.